Third Isaiah also sounds this theme of openness, reassuring foreigners and eunuchs who have joined themselves to Yahweh that they'll be welcome in the holy temple to serve God and to offer sacrifices. Now this is significant. Again, remember that Deuteronomy 23, right in the heart of the Pentateuch, bans eunuchs specifically and certain foreigners, Moabites, Ammonites, from entering the congregation. Remember also that Ezekiel explicitly excluded foreigners from the restored temple in his visions at the end of the book. And this is also clearly the policy of Ezra and Nehemiah. They had an Ammonite who had his lodgings or office or room in the temple. They had him thrown out of that area in the temple. But third Isaiah seems to oppose such restrictions. Isaiah 56, verses 3 to 7. Let not the foreigner say, who has attached himself to the Lord will keep me apart from his people. And let not the eunuch say, I am a withered tree. For thus said the Lord, as for the eunuchs who keep my Sabbaths, who have chosen what I desire and hold fast to my covenant, I will give them in my house and within my walls a monument and a name better than sons or daughters. I will give them an everlasting name which shall not perish. As for the foreigners who attach themselves to the Lord to minister to him and to love the name of the Lord, to be his servants, all who keep the Sabbath and do not profane it and who hold fast to my covenant, I will bring them to my sacred mount and let them rejoice in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and sacrifices shall be welcome on my altar, for my house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples. So on this issue, clearly, the post-exilic community was quite divided. Now there's only one pretty much in its entirety belongs to a genre of literature known as apocalyptic. Not in its entirety, but it is the most significant and thoroughgoing apocalyptic book in the Bible. The term apocalyptic derives from the Greek word apocalypsis, and apocalypsis is a revealing. All right, so something that's apocalyptic is a revealing. Apocalypse is a revelation of things to come, and as apocalypses generally predict the end of historical time and the beginning of a new world order, they are generally concerned with eschatology. So apocalyptic works tend to be eschatological. All right? That doesn't mean all eschatological work is apocalyptic. Apocalyptic literature within the Bible, and then much more significantly outside the Hebrew Bible, is characterized by certain distinguishing features. All right? So apocalyptic literature is always eschatological, deals with the end time. But to be apocalyptic, a work has to have certain kinds of features, and not all eschatologies have these features.